Jog Vlog.
Hey guys, Legendary Badass here, Von Jog Vlog, what have you. Anyways, I want to share with you some excellent alternative locations for Symmetra's teleporter. As you can see here, I have some pretty considerable time on Symmetra, so maybe I know a few things. These are some spots that I don't see people placing the teleporter that I think are actually worthwhile places for the teleporter. Let's begin at Hanamura. We're looking at assault maps first. Only objective A, because objective B, you're going to want to go with the children. No one goes up here. What's up with this? Come on. There's a big health kit, lots of spacing to place turrets. When your friends pile out of the teleporter, they can go left or right and defend the objective that way. It works out great. It's fun for the whole family. I love it. It's beautiful. Very beautiful teleporter. Alternatively, you know, why not just go ahead and place it closer to the choke in a manner in which the attackers are going to be heading to the objective and overlook the teleporter above them. Yeah, put it over here in this little bungalow. Yep, and you know, if you were so inclined, you can place some turrets over there. They may just wheel right past it, honestly. The newer map, Horizon Lunar Colony. Oh man, this one, kind of a crapshoot. Not gonna kid you about that. Are there good places for a teleporter on this map? You know, just to orientate ourselves here, we're looking at Objective A. Head on up this staircase and out the airlock, because right now people are not going outside. So, you know, why not, right? Places your guys over there, they're not looking that way, they're looking towards spawn, and you know, it may just work out. Temple of Anubis, another assault map. Okay. Now, the tricky thing about this one is, I feel like this one actually offers plenty of good teleporter spots, and because of that, people use them excessively. You know about this spot. I call this the cubby hole. Yeah, it's right behind the objective. Everybody knows about that, right? And then you have this spot over here. This is kind of like your panic. I'm coming from spawn. I have to drop the teleporter. Just gonna go there. And then, of course, you have this little, like, way up the stairs, right? Farah takes that out in a second. So what I've been doing, and yeah, highly unorthodox, that's the whole point of this video, place the teleporter right over here. You can defend this. You have a health kit, you have places for turrets. People actually have to go into this area to see it. If they walk by it to get to the objective, now they have to shift their focus, be like, oh hey, there's a teleporter over there. They'll probably walk up close to it so they can get hit by your turrets, honestly.
Traveling to
Volskaya. Excellent teleporter locations on this map. I'm going to show you two that I think I'm the only one really doing. You know, because it's like people just don't pick Symmetra, or I have to be Symmetra, so I'm figuring a lot of stuff out here on my own. Over here, we have a health kit on the right to help us defend this if we're so inclined. And again, this is a teleporter that I'm thinking people are going to go past. They're not looking for a teleporter here. You know, if the enemy team has a Tracer or a Farah, they're going to be blasting those teleporters that are behind, you know, near the objective. Why not place them close to the choke so that you can actually defend the choke and your teleporter at the same time? Like this spot right here. Now I'm setting up and I am able to actually help my teammates at the choke and defend the teleporter at the same time, while Tracer's out behind it somewhere, you know, looking around the objective for the typical spot. Eichenwald. Okay, you guys all know the spots here. There are some decent spots on Eichenwald. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm just telling you, they're a little played out. I think we have seen all that Eichenwald can offer, or have we? So imagine you're the attackers. Now you're going through the choke and you're headed to the objective like this, right? You completely walk past this excellent teleport spot and you get shot in the back by me and my teammates. that's what you get. So, hey, give that a shot. Hollywood. Yes. Okay, I should have mentioned also we're looking at some hybrid maps here. Only the first area. Okay, so defending objective A, I wouldn't actually switch off Symmetra on an objective B. I would just switch to the Shieldgen. I think the Shieldgen's a more viable thing. I'm just telling you, this is for teleporters. Now, why not go ahead and place this teleporter over by attack spawn number 2? And then when someone jumps down here, they're getting beamed. That's right. Old school style. And it's out of the way, but it's close to the objective, isn't it? And they have to actually go past the objective to take it out. And I like that. King's Row, another hybrid. This could be the best, most OP teleporter spot in the entire game right now. And it's really the only one I can recommend here. Yes, you have to do some stair climbing, but once you get this down, tell your teammates, hey, go forward and to the left. I mean, this thing is good for 6 people teleported almost every single time. You get a couple turrets up there, Tracer's going to be blindsided by him, Far's going to be low in health. It may just survive a blast from him, honestly. It's OP. Numbani. Okay, thinking outside the box here. We know Tracer's going to be in the back line looking for a teleporter as soon as they see that you have a Symmetra and you've built up any charge, right? So, what I've been doing is I've been placing the teleporter closer than she may think it's going to be. Just this hallway, right here, right behind the objective. You can defend the teleporter and the objective at the same time. And because you're doing that, your teammates, by defending the objective, are actually within range of helping save your teleporter. Think about that. Alright, we're looking at a straight up escort right here. So, only going to be looking at defending the first area. And as Dorado goes, it's, yeah, there are some good spots. But I really think that holding this choke is critical. So to help encourage my teammates to hold the choke, I'm going to place the teleporter right by the choke in this room. Yeah, you have excellent coverage over here to set up turrets, to defend this thing. And you even have a health kit to help you do it. And you're defending the choke at the same time. It's beautiful. Alternatively, this little spot right here, I mean, you can kind of think about it in desperation. It's a little easy to access, so, you know, if you're just absolutely desperate. I think that up here is quite a viable spot here. So you just kind of angle this teleporter and you just tell people to run forward and out that window on the left. It's out of the view of a lot of characters. You're going to need somebody speedy to go behind you and take that out. So it actually works out okay. And then switching over to Route 66. Oh, honestly, I would not recommend Symmetra on this one at all. Yeah, it's a little too open. There's no good cubbyhole spots. How about this rock? You know, just for something. You can quickly jump off this rock and onto the payload to contest. It's providing a little bit of coverage for it, so maybe they don't see it right away. It's elevated, so somebody quick or who can fly has to go up there to get it. But yeah, it's not exactly covered well. But you know, if you're an attacker and you're looking over here, yeah, maybe you can see it. You can't shoot it. You have to actually go up there. Like, look at this. You have to actually go up the hill and then start blasting the thing, and that pulls you away from the objective. Lastly, but not absolutely leastly, we have Watch Point Gibraltar. And yeah, I think we all know a few good spots over here, but I have no qualms whatsoever with placing the teleporter within the way of the payload. Yes, I realize enemies may come over here, try to get that big kit, but you could be using it first. And if you're setting up shop here to defend this teleporter and contest the payload, you are using that health kit. And look, they actually have to go in there to see it, and by the time they do, they're getting murdered. And I'm going to show you one more spot. So I'm thinking that if someone has to go far out of their way to take out the teleporter, give them some elevation, make them have to go up and get it. So we're looking out over here right above the first checkpoint, and we're going to place the teleporter right here. Just set it and forget it. For the most part, people don't come up here. They're not going to see it. They're not going to be moving or contesting the payload. I hope you guys found this helpful.
Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. VaughnJog Vlog is made possible by your support on Patreon. Patreon.com/VaughnFry. Because fuck Google.